So we should address why we're dressed like this.
Why
Only
are we dressed like this?
Remember the little lunch we had about 2 days ago? And a man we just met told us after spending a lunch with us, it was a business meeting. And
She has to throw that out there because she has a Capricorn Venus.
I'm not out here lunching for free.
She won't have lunch with me unless I promise her that there's some sort of business transaction happening.
There should be something going on or something fun. But he mentioned to us that at first he was like, oh, me, you look evil, but you're actually really sweet. She looks nice, but she's actually really evil. So it was a given that I dress as an angel.
He based it off of our eye shapes.
Because I have like that like squint and you have round eyes.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I'm an angel and everyone knows it. And
you see who's sitting in this outfit? It's not you, sweetie.
Only the devil would wear an angelic outfit.
The devil is
What? What? What are you trying to say?
I need to work on my speech impediment. The devil was once an angel. Have you ever read the Bible?
What's that? Did you find that
Did
on
you not go to
Tumblr?
Bible
What is?
No, I learned it in Bible school.
I want to introduce our sponsor.
Oh, and also,
what?
So we're not a sexy angel and devil. We apologize about that, but sexy
You're saying
is out.
I don't look sexy? Are you joking me?
This shit's falling off. It's like, this is a joke. It doesn't believe me. The costume doesn't even believe me.
No. We look sexy. Let's clear that up right now.
But we have said sexy is out. Like, what a joke. I'm not going to come here uncomfortable, boobs out, butt out.
I'm not putting my butt out for anyone anymore.
Nothing's going out anymore.
We're done.
We're covered up.
I want to introduce our sponsor once again, another week. Same sponsor, Therapist and the Mistress.
Look at this beauty. You
Look
can
at
get
her.
yours at tmcardgame.com.
She cost me my friendship, this little box.
You got me back. It's okay. And I got you back. I only had to pay you a couple $1,000 million. $1,000 million.
You guys should get your own. And I wanted to...
Can you put it down?
Yeah. We wanted to play a card for you guys so you can see how fun it is.
This is what it looks like. Nice little bunny on the front. It's a chess piece.
It's a what?
A chess piece, yeah.
Did my hood fall?
Yeah.
I can't feel the top of my head. Okay, what'd she say?
Tell me some weird things you did as a kid.
As a kid, I had an obsession with the house phone. And I would dial...
Wow, you ran your mouth all night to the hour? I'm shocked.
I saw a commercial for a hotline called 1-800-ASSHOLE. And I thought I'd give it a call. I didn't understand money or pay per minute thing. So I would just talk to people all night. And then my mom saw the phone bill and kicked my father out.
Her parents got a divorce. They were separated for a while.
Separated over this phone bill because she thought my father was having
ass calls?
Chats. But it was me, and I did that as a child.
You didn't feel
your halo's on the side of...
I can't. You know what?
Take it off.
I can't pretend to be someone I'm not. My wings are stuck. Someone's fucking with me in here. The Sporting Tribune is fucking with me already. Where's HR?
They made it clear there's no HR. I think I'm HR.
We can't work somewhere that there's HR.
We can't talk shit about the people that are putting this on. We love them.
We love
them.
They're
so fun.
Great people.
Okay.
So
what did you do as a kid that was funny? I just called hotlines and was the reason my parents' marriage failed.
I just pretended to be a terrorist. Nothing crazy.
You did.
So I grew up in the South from Tennessee, and everyone was scared of me already by default. This was like in the 2000s.
Because you were a little brown.
Yeah, if you're Middle Eastern, you're just a terrorist. So I really doubled down on that to my advantage.
You leaned into being Muslim like no other.
I leaned into it. I didn't run away from it. And I hated school so much in the structure. Mm-hmm. And nothing was getting me out of class. Like, I would disrupt everyone. People every year were like, I hope that girl is not in our class because it's just not going to be a good experience.
You did not want to be there.
I was known at that elementary. So one day I go, I have to really step shit up because these people are making me sit here and be educated, and I don't want it.
The ball's on them.
So you know what I did?
What?
I started flickering my eyes during a big test. And, like, we had those folders that go up. So I, like, creeped up and I started, like, doing weird stuff with my eyes. My teacher comes over terrified. She was like, what are you doing? And I go, shh, I'm talking to Prophet Muhammad. And he said, if you don't let me go home, this school's going to burn down.
Get her out of here.
She literally started screaming.
Out.
She was like, you have to go. And I was like, perfect. And that is how I got homeschooled for the rest of elementary. But I got back into the school eventually.
We're menaces.
Yeah. If I don't want to be somewhere,
there's nothing.
and that's even in my adult life, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
I will do whatever it takes
to get out of there.
Get out of that room.
And can you say with 100% certainty that the prophet was not speaking to you?
That's between me and the prophet. That's not something I share with commoners.
You
so
guys,
so who
you can have that kind of conversation
with your lover.
Imagine.
You can even play this with a friend, but I just want these questions for lovers.
There's kissing questions.
Yeah. You can kiss your friends. You're
She's
just
been
immature.
dying. This girl has
immature.
been dying to get on these juicy lips.
Listen, it's just a little smooch.
Oh.
But anyways, you guys should get the game. tmcardgame.com. It's great fun. Did you see how much fun we just had?
That was the most fun I've had.
I have
in
this problem.
weeks.
I oversell.
Yeah, I know. It's like they're already buying. They were typing in the website, and now they're like, okay, she went on a little too long. I don't want to buy it anymore.
I'm like, huh. Okay, so enough about our great sponsor. Today we're going to be talking about the real monsters that might be hiding under your bed.
And they're terrifying.
Terrifying people. Things that people may do that are just, we don't find kosher or halal. As an angel, I like to speak morally.
I love that.
Yeah.
And then later, your wings are gone.
I swear someone clipped them.
They're clipped. Yeah. Later in the episode, we're going to talk about who we think who would win a UFC fight based on just astrology
so
signs
pick
and looks.
We're going to pick UFC fighters.
Yeah.
And then we have their astrology sign. We already know. We're not guessing. We'll save you guys that mess. And we're going to see who's going to win based on their sign.
And we have a 99.9% accuracy.
So sports betting is something we should get into, if that's the case.
I don't like to monetize on my talents. That's wrong.
That's the problem. That's why you broke, kid.
I'm not broke.
Okay, so I'll get this
let's do our monsters
fest started. I think people that drink Diet Coke are the biggest monsters of all.
Me?
Yeah, the fact
I've been off Diet Coke for. My hand shook when I said that. I miss it.
You have,
I shook.
That's what happens. Your brain is rotted.
My brain, is it inflamed? Yes. Am I happy? No. Should I stop? Yeah. But I'm quitting. It's an actual addiction.
I really believe it is. It's like smoking cigarettes. It's that disgusting. If you're drinking Diet Coke, you're a nicotine user. Like, it's the same thing. I'd actually rather smoke cigarettes.
When I see someone else in the morning with a Diet Coke can, I'm like, oh, this person's like whimsical.
That person's a monster.
Whimsical, beautiful, lovely, carefree. They're not worried about brain.
They don't have the luxury to worry because their brain is so inflamed at this point that aspartame has ruined it.
Keep
have
her name out of your mouth.
I think I have an inflammation because I've mispronounced.
I think you need to drink a little bit of DC.
I think I do need Diet Coke. Maybe that's the juice I need.
Yasmin tried to get me off Diet Coke by getting me on this other drink that she convinced me would make me horny all the time.
No, there's this drink.
And it did.
Yeah, no, there's this drink. It's nothing to be played with. It's in the energy drink section. I got it, and things happened to me that have never happened. And then I was like, okay, I need to just confirm that this is real and not just a me thing.
She comes into my room. She gives me this drink, and she says, drink this and tell me if you get really wet. And it did.
You know, I'm going to help
but
people out here.
We can't drink it anymore. And we're not shouting them out because they didn't give us a dime.
But if you give me a couple dollars, I will message you the name of the business.
Fair. You can send it to my Venmo.
Perfect. People who upset my stomach are monsters. If you're around someone and your stomach doesn't feel good, that is nature's way of telling you they're horrible.
They're trash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're horrible for your
They even
immune
say
system.
like if someone gives you butterflies, that's not your person.
Yeah, it's
that's
not
like
good.
your stomach saying like
wrong.
no.
And the monsters that give you a headache, if someone gives you a headache,
If
You
the
get them
amount
out
of
of your
times
life
I've gotten
immediately.
headaches and migraines from people just from them existing around me, I can't procreate with you.
yeah, no, I think that's been established.
Oh.
I think people that go to Ivy League schools are monsters. That's how they get in.
They have the ability to be monsters just because there's like a certain confidence that they're walking around with that I'm ready to shoot down.
I don't feel like the confidence is earned. I'm gonna
It's
say
not.
it. It's not.
You filled out a little application. I could do that. I could do that. You have a
little
high
curriculum.
GPA. It's lame, and we're over you.
That's easy. People who drink coffee, or not coffee. I mean that. Too.
People who drink coffee.
Maybe, but people that drink wine midday like it's coffee. I don't do that. I don't even drink wine.
So if I'm out of town for a day, I come home and I see that there's like bottles of wine, but you don't drink
why?
it when I'm
because
around.
Your sister comes through our doors and drinks wine.
The classic your family member did it argument. Very
Naveen's,
original.
Listen, since I've known Naveen, her family members, I think everyone has stayed at the villa.
My family knows how to make themselves at
Every
home
one of her family
anywhere they are.
have been in my home.
My mother.
Your mother. When we were in Paris, I didn't even know she was there. And then I hear her in the background. I'm like, is that Naveen's mom at my house?
She lives there now.
She cleaned. She tidied
Lebanese
up the
people
place.
can come and go as they please.
I really liked it. People who legitimately think that they're going to be an actor when they move to LA.
Us?
Yeah, but we worked through it, you know. We're not
I'm still trying.
You are.
I'm still trying.
But you lost. Thank God you lost your headshots.
My headshots
They're
were
in the back
stolen.
of someone's car. He's gonna be so alarmed when he opens his trunk
And
and
just
it's
sees boxes
of you.
The amount of headshots I ordered, like, what was?
You really thought you were about to be.
And then she
on
tried to
every
convince me
audition.
that the reason I wasn't a big actress was just because my name, and that I should change it to Jamal.
How funny! You're Jamal. Imagine someone seeing you; they'll never forget you.
And
That
you
girl
almost convinced me.
You would have been a
Jamal.
star by now, but you didn't because you care about the opinion of others, and that's why you need me to manage you.
Facts.
You gotta let go and let.
You're right.
Hey, let go and let Yasmin.
I
me
love
just,
that.
shake up your
Rearrange.
life.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me give
I'll
you the
6
acting
months.
career that you moved out here for.
What happened to yours?
We don't talk about that. I'm a businesswoman now.
You wouldn't want to act in a little flick.
No, I
Be a little superhero.
I just know I'm not meant for camera stuff.
What are we doing here?
No,
I think this is her resigning.
I keep being pulled into camera stuff, but my dream truly is
the
to
camera
be,
just wants you so bad.
The camera is so horny for me, and I don't understand why. I don't even have that much to say. I'm running my mouth.
I've never seen you not have something to say.
Whatever.
We've talked about, I think this is the true monster of the world, is Adderall users.
I hope one day I have enough backing financially to raise awareness of how terrible Adderall is for people. You're a meth head. You're on meth.
Yeah, you're
a drug
You're
addict.
down low.
Everyone that
Especially if you
Adderall,
can't go out or do anything without thinking you need to take
Adderall,
an Adderall.
People that think Adderall, like it's their coffee, like, oh, I can't get anything done. Newsflash, you're not getting anything done.
You're not
on
doing
it.
anything.
You're just making everyone
and
uncomfortable.
then when they like try to act like they're not on it,
Yeah.
and it's like
everyone on Adderall acts like they're not on Adderall, but it's so obvious. Your frequency is so low.
it's really low.
You don't
and
feel good
You
to
can
be
just
around.
tell immediately the people in the room that are taking Adderall.
Which is everyone in LA. That's why I stay
Yeah,
in my room.
That's why we don't go
There's
out.
no Adderall users in my room because it's just me.
She flushed my pills and my brief Adderall
But we
addiction.
both, I will say, we both had, everyone that moves to LA, remember when being
Gets
really
it.
skinny
Yeah.
was like a thing? I was taking Adderall to be skinny.
Oh. I was taking it just to be able to read my text messages.
Yeah, no,
It's just-
my purpose was more vain because that was during my acting career. I wanted to be fit. I thought that was the problem. Not that I had no
Oh.
talent. I thought
Yeah.
has to be my looks. Has
Yeah.
to be that I'm not skinny.
That wasn't the problem.
Girls with all white dogs, like the Maltese or a white car.
You have a white car?
Yeah, I that's my monster.
Oh yeah, I
will admit.
That's the monster in you.
I won't, but I put it on display. I drive around proudly in my white car,
show
letting
people.
people know that
Yeah.
I am fucking crazy. But I don't have a white dog. Those little
Not yet, yeah.
girls that have those white dogs will ruin your life
They're,
in a very creative way.
Yeah,
You'll never forget how they ruin
they're
your life.
tricky.
Ugh, I don't like those little dogs, and they're dirty.
I don't.
Dogs.
Yeah, white animals are just weird to me.
Sorry, guys. We're still we're working on our hippocampus. That's the memory center of your brain.
Now she's gonna explain.
I
was
and
crying yesterday, vomiting profusely, and she goes, "Hey, I just want to say, the reason why you have a headache while you're
'Cause she
throwing
eats
up
a bunch of
is
sugar.
because the sugar in your." And I was like, "Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!"
Because when I don't feel good, I want someone to tell me the science of why I'm not feeling good.
I need
so
someone
I know
to
I'm not
pet
dying.
my head and be like,
I'm
"Oh
not
my god,
touching you when you're throwing up.
Oh, really?
You're not my baby.
Really?
You're not my baby.
I'm not baby.
No, you're not baby.
You don't give me a little head rub every time I have a headache? Don't act cool in front of the podcast.
I'm a fuck boy. I'm so toxic. I'm like, I don't like you.
Yeah, you act like you don't touch me.
I love her so much. I really love Naveen.
But
you know when I didn't love you? When you tried to wear colored contacts, which that is a real
I
monster
was
too.
sponsored by a company.
Girls that wear colored contacts are scary. You look like a lizard.
They were hazel.
Hey, baby girl.
No, I'll say this. I
knows
make
those
fun
my
of people
eyes.
that wear colored contacts, but I'm going to say it, and it's going to sound crazy, but it looked really good on me.
Hey, I'm here to tell you.
I swear to God,
Everyone
it looked
go
good
to
on
her
me.
Instagram. She has a picture in a bathing suit.
I took it down.
You did? Yeah, because your eyes, I would see it. It turned me off. I'd go off your page, and I go to your page a couple times a day just to see what's going on.
It was too beautiful. I'm going to say, I don't care.
Okay, well,
I was so gorgeous that it was hurting people, so I had to stop wearing them.
Hey, the devil's in the details, and let me tell you, your eyes, no. That little detail of your face ruined your face. Your eyes are so big and brown and warm. It just made you cold.
Lesbian.
You're not my type.
She keeps saying that. Sometimes I catch her on Instagram.
What do you catch me doing on Instagram?
I catch her on Instagram, and she's looking at, like, BBW
because
women.
I'm seeing you want to know why I do that? Because my little ting that I got back home, my ting, I saw his explore page, and it was literally all girls. I was shocked. I was shaken alive. I have a body, but a BBW is a specific thing. So I go, oh, so this is what this
person's
ting
looking
likes
at.
to
Your
look
little
at.
ting.
That's another conversation. But I would like to have this conversation while we're here.
Yeah.
People who kiss their dogs
on the mouth.
You eat dog ass. You're eating ass.
No,
You're an ass eater.
But the nastiest of asses.
Yeah, like that's not even the tasty ass.
That's gross.
So nasty. And people that have dogs, they make you feel like you're weird
for not
thinking
wanting
that's
to
normal.
make out with their dog.
Yeah, like
there should be like a police line where you can like report people like that because it's really nasty.
It's kind of rapey.
Yeah, it is. The dog doesn't know better. You do.
Ugh, it's really gross. Or when a dog just jumps on you and they're licking you, and then I'm pushing them down. And one time, an owner of a dog was like, "She's just giving you kisses." No,
I didn't give consent.
You don't have I didn't give
consent.
There's no consent. I'm gonna hashtag me too on that.
I'm gonna take that dog to court.
Yeah.
That's
the dog looked kind of broke, to be honest. So.
I love a rich-looking dog.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I've never met one.
What other monsters?
Anyone with jewelry on their feet. Like, why?
Oh,
why
like girls?
Yeah.
Like a toe ring?
Yeah.
If you wear a toe ring, I don't trust you, but also I'm jealous of you because it's kind of cool.
It is?
I think we should get some.
Put jewelry on your feet?
It's like...
It's just not...
It's hippy-dippy.
Yeah. I haven't hit the wear jewelry on my feet phase of my life. So
we'll get there, don't you worry.
But we will be back. We are going to... What are we discussing?
We need a quick break, and then we're doing UFC.
Hey, we're exhausted. We're
going to
hungry.
show you guys how we fight.
Glucose levels are going down.
They don't want to hear that. They want to hear about the fight.
They want to know the science.
They don't.
When we're back, we are going to talk about the fights that we're making up for the UFC.
That might actually happen one day.
Stay tuned.
I've got a serious question for you. Tacos or pizza?
What?
Have you been personally victimized by a stale, boring first date question?
This is fun.
Aren't you tired of pretending that you're having so much fun?
Gosh darn it, I wish that there was a game that could help me think of interesting questions.
That's where we come in, Therapist and the Mistress.
Let's play this.
Therapist and the Mistress is the perfect way to ignite exciting questions into every date night. You'll leave feeling more connected than ever. Let's see what happens when Yasmin and her date Ned play. It seems like they're having a really great time. It's guaranteed to make you connect and never be bored. Isn't it time to make dating fun again? Order yours at tmcardgame.com.
And we're back.
Welcome back.
We have to finish what we started.
Big shocker. She has more to say. More things are on this one's mind.
Hey, big shocker. I take a little longer to finish. I take my time.
Oh, wow.
So we left out two very important monsters before we went on break.
Very, very important monsters, honestly.
And this monster is one that when I see it walking down the street, I go on the other side because it's too powerful. It's the girl that lives in LA and doesn't have lip injections.
Oh, it's the confidence it takes to live in a city where everyone has more or less fake.
Yeah,
and
lips.
fake and beautiful. And to feel like, I'm good.
Like, I don't need that. You know what? I'm just going to, I'm going to look as is.
I'm going to be me.
What?
Huh?
What the hell? What is this concept?
I'm scared of you.
I'm
I
terrified.
respect you. I'm jealous of you.
And you
and
will
I
steal
love
my
you.
man. You will.
You'll steal everyone's man. If you look even at the like NBA, like they're all married to women that are as is.
Yeah, but
natural.
the girls that the mistresses have lip injections.
Yeah.
So if you want, we really screwed ourselves.
We gotta reverse.
We gotta reverse a little
We
bit.
gotta go back to the basics.
When we had no lip injections, we were crushing it. Things were just coming my way.
The confidence, there was nothing that could stop me, and the opportunities that would just fall into my lap.
Yeah, your lipless lap.
My lipless love, yeah. Now it's just downhill.
Yeah. So and then another one is guys that get hair plugs. They're monsters, and they're monsters because men already are a little. I think men are more confident than women. We won't get into that, but men. Like,
they're so confident for nothing.
Girls will be so, like, they'll be beautiful and be like, no, I have to fix this about myself. Guys will be butt-ass ugly.
I look good today.
And they think they look so good, and that's fine. I love that for you. But if he has the awareness of, oh, let me tinker and fix this,
dangerous
he's about
man.
to destroy lives. And if you're with a man that gets plugs, that will not be your man for much longer.
I think it's cool when people have some crops, but
they're farmers.
I just feel like I agree with you. Like, you shouldn't start tinkering as a man.
When men start tinkering, it's dangerous. It's monstrous.
It's scary.
Scary stuff.
Stay away from them.
Stay away from girls with no lip injections and guys with
hair plugs.
Guys
with hair plugs is equivalent to like girls getting a boob job.
100%. He is brand new, and he will be.
He's gonna act
different.
up. He's acting up for the summer.
He's a city girl now. He's going to act up in the winter.
Yeah.
He's a city girl. Oh, scary. So, speaking of scary stuff, what are we doing?
We're going to do some fake UFC fights. We're going to pair up some boys based on their astrology signs, and we're going to let you know who we think is going to win.
Apparently, this is a very emotional sport, and I have a theory that I've done a lot of research this week of who likes UFC, what they have to say about it, because the people that like it are so passionate about it.
And they all have like similar, like I can tell the person that likes UFC.
It's like a person that loves basketball.
Yeah.
You
can
start
feel
becoming your hobby. Guys do. And guys that watch UFC, I believe, have severe unresolved issues with their fathers. They want to fight their dad, but they can't. I think they physically want to hit their dad, but they can't, and for whatever reason. It's
for whatever reason.
Yeah, for whatever reason. I'm not going to get into your family details. It's personal, but it's like when you're a young girl. Did you ever do this? I would pretend in the back seat of the car like I'm in a music video.
Yes,
and it's
you
raining.
like daydream.
I daydream and be like a character I saw on a show or something. guys do that about UFC, but they pretend they're beating the shit out of their dad. Or I'm gonna go a little deeper.
What?
Or if it's not a daddy issue problem, it's they feel like they're not. How do I put this? How do I
Like
put
manly
this
enough in
diplomatically?
their own life.
I feel like they have a friend that they want to be, but they can't be that guy,
Yeah.
kind of thing. Do you
so
know what
they
I mean?
like daydream about
Like beating him up.
that guy and like winning.
It's hey, it's very
And like
deep,
they say
dark
things
stuff.
like I'm the man in their
Yeah.
head.
Yeah.
I'm the fucking man.
I'm the boss, not you.
Yeah.
Or a guy that has a boss they don't like. A guy that doesn't like his boss.
They
is
imagine
for
like beating
sure.
their boss up.
I think it's usually the daddy thing though. It's men with daddy
Most likely
issues.
the dad. Yeah.
How insane. When girls have daddy issues, they just are freaks in bed. But when a guy has daddy issues, he's
He wants to
watching
be a
UFC.
fighter. Sitting on his like living room couch.
And have you seen how serious people get about UFC? They're like, oh my God, it's on this weekend.
Yeah.
Like they freak out. They're jammed up.
They buy tickets to watch it on their TV. If
Yeah.
you're buying a ticket,
it's not even a
go.
live event.
Go to the event. Don't.
Hey, it's a soap opera.
It
It's
is?
a live event, but it's
Oh,
live
yeah,
on
yeah,
the
it's
TV.
live on the
But
TV.
they're watching it on TV.
Go if you're
Go to the
buying if you're
game.
paying, go to the game. Is it a game? Go to the fight. The fight. The big match.
Who do you think would win in a fight, me or you?
I don't want to.
Coming to the stage.
It would be me.
Okay.
Height coming in at 5'6". Yeah,
You're
and then
5'4" and I'm
Yasmin
5'4".
coming up at 5'3".
I'm 5'4". You know I'm 5'4".
I'm 5'6" though.
We've went back to back. We've went ass to ass.
I know, and I win every time.
Yeah, because you have dandruff.
I-
Your dandruff stacks up. You want to come for me?
I have
sweetie?
dandruff because I live a vacation life, and my head is in the sun
You know
a
your
lot.
vacation life has been over for a while. Don't play games.
This is the first year my summer lifestyle has not.
I took you to Europe. This was the year I took you.
Anyway, I would win the fight 100%. Just because I'm year of the monkey, so I can like swing around the ring.
You can get out
You're
of
year
dodge.
of the pig.
Yeah.
You're gonna.
So I have stamina for a minute and then I get tired.
And then you gotta
hungry.
roll
I start
around.
getting low blood sugar. Once I get low blood
You're
sugar,
out.
I'm out. I think if you didn't have that advantage, then I would win.
That's not fair to say
Let's go.
because I do.
I know a parking lot.
But you would have like a strong swings at first.
You're a Houston hottie. I'm from Memphis.
Yeah, Memphis.
I had no
is,
choice but to learn how to be a UFC fighter.
How's that going? You haven't gotten in fights in years. I hate
No,
that.
I'm not physically fighting anymore. I did too much of that.
You're
growing up.
retired? You think you're Conor McGregor?
I'm retired.
You caused problems and you
moved,
sat out?
I moved out of the South. I live a more chill lifestyle now. I use my words when I'm angry and upset, and I just tell someone, "Hey."
I can confirm she uses her words
I
and
give
she
them a-
doesn't stop. I almost wish that sometimes you would just hit me instead of talk it out with me. It's just too much chatting. It's like just take a swing. Just hit me. Let's fight this out.
I don't feel better. I don't feel like the fight's over until I tell you a psychological breakdown of how I'm feeling and how I need to feel next. This is why my psychology career didn't work out.
It will.
One day.
Let's jump into Khabib. Khabibi.
From the top.
He looks
Habibi.
he looks
Habibi.
angry and mean, but
There's a
there's
soft
something
side.
about him that looks soft and sweet. I don't think he would be mean to women.
But I think that you and I just have this issue in our lives. I think this is a childhood trauma we both have experienced. We meet and see people that are so mean, and we're like, oh, we see the good in you. Oh, there's a sweet side.
True.
I don't think, maybe some people there's not. Maybe they're really just showing you, I am mean.
Possibly. But we both do
had a
that.
breakthrough.
Yeah. Whoa. So, okay, fuck Khabib then.
Yeah, no, fuck that guy. He fights bears, though, so let's not get out of hand here. Let's not disrespect him. There's videos of this man fighting bears.
That's it.
The fact
That's
that people
insane.
still want to fight him, knowing
Yeah,
that he has
no, that's
fought
scary.
bears, is...
And he's a Virgo.
So he's calculated, he's grounded.
Virgo to me, if you're a
Workaholic.
UFC fighter, if you're a Virgo man, you're either going to be a stand-up comic or a UFC fighter.
Yeah,
There's no
fair. There's
no
no
in
other
between.
career for you. And if you have another
you got to
career,
be strong
you're
or
very
funny.
unhappy.
Yeah.
Very unhappy.
Who would you put against Khabib?
So
Khabibi.
his brother is named Islam.
Khabib and Islam.
Khabib and Islam. I think I would, to spice things up, cause some family drama.
They
I want
look
to see
like
them
twins.
fight. They do.
Islam is a Libra, so very balanced, very calculated, very.
But when a Libra's not balanced, they're unhinged.
Do you think Islam is unhinged?
Yes. I think that all air signs are unhinged. If you're an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, you're unhinged.
Yeah.
And you don't get to say you're not.
Yeah.
It's unhinged of you to want to fight that. Who do you think would win? The Virgo Habib, or I go Habib?
Khabib. Don't do that on this show.
I'm trying to impress my Arab followers.
Yeah. I think the Libra, I think Islam would.
I'm cramped.
He would pretend to lose for his brother
Out of
just
respect.
to keep the legacy, and he doesn't want him to feel down. Like, you're not going to upset the guy that fights a bear.
You never go against the family. That's
Yeah.
rule number one. And they're Muslim. Like, I feel like it's such a thing in the culture.
Who's
You
the
don't-
older brother? Do you know? Is
I
it
think
Khabib?
Khabib?
Okay, so he's going to win.
I think he will.
But not from pure talent.
It's because it's a
An
respect
air
thing.
sign letting them win. Big
Yeah.
shocker.
The amount of times, and
Big
you've done
shocker.
this too, in relationships in my life, I just have to let people win because I'm like, I can spank you mentally in
Yeah.
a way that you're not ready for.
If you've won an argument with me in your lifetime,
You
just
didn't
know
win.
I let you win. Let that sink in.
Same. It's just I tired out because I don't
didn't
want to
feel
fight
like
anymore.
it,
I don't want to start hitting you. So I just have to stop talking.
Yeah.
You're not getting it. And this is the Aquarius in me. I just assume when someone isn't getting it or like they don't see my perspective, I'm like, oh, you're dumb.
I literally think I'm always like, oh, you're too stupid.
You're
and
too stupid to
me
even be in this
doing
conversation.
continuing this fight would be me bullying, so I have to stop.
Yeah, it's a waste of talent.
I can't bully an idiot.
We're verbal UFC fighters, I believe.
I fight for my life.
Next up, so we're gonna put these two names together just because I think it's funny and it's a little political.
Islam
and
and
Israel Adesanya.
Adesanya.
These people have been fighting for years.
They've been fighting the fight, and it's time to get these two in the ring and put an end to it.
Put it into the.
Who do you think would win? What's Israel?
I think
Is
there'd be
Libra.
peace in the Middle East if this fight happened.
Islam is Libra.
Islam is Libra. Israel is a Cancer.
Cancer
Hey,
would
names
win.
aside. Names
Cancer,
aside.
yeah.
Let me be clear. Names aside. I don't want to get in trouble. Off my little jokey joke. The Cancer's winning. Israel won.
I mean,
Based on how they look,
yeah.
I think Israel, and he's a Cancer. Cancers are the number one serial killers on the FBI list, by the way.
True.
They're so passionate when they fight. Water signs are just
they
passionate.
see red.
Yeah. And
They're out for blood.
I think Islam being a Libra, the thing about air signs is they get angry, but then they really get over it. So I think he'd lose steam in the fight.
Yeah, and he wouldn't be too angry about losing.
Yeah, he'd be unhinged for a second and then he'd go home and
Yeah,
like chill.
and he's fine. The Cancer, it would kill them inside to
so they're
lose,
gonna kill you.
and then they would leave the ring and kill you.
100%.
And in their free time.
Hey, listen, with a water sign, the fight's never over. So if they're quiet, I want to let you know they'll be back. They're circling
There's
back.
a
They're
hit coming.
They're taking a little water break.
Yeah,
It's
the
coming
water
for you.
sign's taking a
If
water
a Scorpio,
break.
Cancer, or Pisces
Yeah.
stops arguing with you,
Be scared.
be very scared.
Who would you team up against Conor McGregor, who is also a Cancer?
I think he needs to take a break.
He's
If you've
sitting
seen
this
him
one
in
out.
interviews, it's almost like try hard to me. And he has diehard fans, and people love that about him. So maybe he's
Yeah.
just doing that to keep his audience, which I would understand. I hope to God that I'm right on that theory because he's a little chuggy to me.
He's chuggy to me
He's
too.
chuggy. Like
Don't get me wrong. I think he's hot,
yeah, he has an appeal to him.
but
I respect him. I don't want him to hit
yeah,
me.
and I respect him. He just seems too emotional for me, and I think when you're getting too emotional, you got to sit out.
Yeah. Take your ball.
Ground
go home.
yourself a little bit.
Take your gloves. Oh, there's no gloves in the UFC. Never mind. Next, we have John Jones and Francis. I don't know how to say that guy's last name. Looks French.
Francis Ngannou.
Nagano?
Yes.
Nagano.
Ngannou.
The ooh and the O's will really get you.
Yeah. Francis is built like a beast. He's a man of
Francis is a he's a beast. My wing.
Your wings are about to get
The
clipped.
angels have fallen.
Francis is a Virgo,
Francis is a Virgo.
and John is a Libra.
Kind of turns me off that he's a Virgo, to be honest.
John is a Cancer.
I feel like Francis should have been something sexier, but it's okay.
Francis should be a Sagittarius.
He should be a Sag. He has such a. When I looked at his photo, I go, oh.
But it takes to
I'm
be
on
in
his
the
side.
to be in the UFC. It takes hard work and dedication,
Something
which
Sagittarius
Sagittarius
do
does
not
not have. So Virgo it
Sagittarius
is.
have that if they feel like, well, I mean, oh, he's not really a Sag. Sagittarius, I feel like, will work really hard if they know there's a guarantee that they're going to get recognition because that's
Yeah.
all they care about.
It needs to be like 100%.
Yeah.
There's not. They're not just trying to try.
Yeah, they're trying to be seen.
John Jones is a sexy, sexy man.
John Jones is cute. He's a cutie.
But unfortunately, John, I don't think you would win this. Even though you're a Cancer, I think Francis would beat your ass.
Really?
Yeah, Francis is from a different country.
I think John Jones is too.
John Jones is American.
Oh.
I think that there's something in the food and the water and
At other places.
in other places
There really
they
is.
can beat your ass.
Yeah.
They're built different.
Our water is messed up here. We need fighting water.
Yeah, we don't have
We
fighting
need to get
water.
these boys the right water.
Francis is winning,
Okay, I see that. You've won. Francis has won.
right?
What
Ding,
about
ding,
Francis
ding.
and Habib?
I don't think it's a fair fight because of the height difference. So I think
Habib?
Habib
He fights bears, sweetie. He doesn't need
Habib
height.
would win just because. Oh, it's Virgo against Virgo crime.
Yeah. When Virgos fight, it's crazy.
I think there would be a lot of blood.
Yeah.
A lot of blood. I want to say that Habib would win, but if I'm being completely honest, I think Francis would win.
But
I'm rooting
listen,
for Habib. I'm
that's
putting I'd
not-
put money on Habib, even though Francis is gonna win, just to show my support.
No way. No way. Absolutely not.
Yeah,
Once someone shows me they fight animals, I'm on their side.
Francis is an animal.
But he's a
He's
different
like-
kind of animal. He's an animal in other things in life.
Like the sack.
He's an animal like
Habib is not an animal in the sack. Oh, out of this list, which one would you sleep with?
I
Be
wouldn't-
with. I won't say sleep with.
I
Be
wouldn't-
with.
Yeah. Can I say who I think
Can
is
I
the best?
show you someone?
I can tell you who I think it would be the best in bed.
Who?
It's not Habib. It's
Yeah, no, it's not Habib.
not Islam. It's none of the Libras. Sorry, guys.
Kamaru Usman. Do you know this man?
No.
He's also a fighter that should be on this list, but
I
isn't.
don't know him.
He is 169 pounds, 6 foot, and a Taurus. And he would beat all of these guys' asses. I don't know
Hey,
why
I
I'm rooting.
believed you for a
I'm
second. I go,
rooting for
huh.
him. This is Charles. This is who I think you would be with because he looks like you.
I look just like that man.
You are Charles
his style.
Oliveira.
The fact that, by the way, UAE, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, whatever you want to call it, specifically Abu Dhabi, their fights are now, UFC fights are in Abu Dhabi. They're no longer flying hoes out to UAE.
They're flying,
flying
the
fighters.
big boys. They're over, girls. They're
They're
like,
done.
you guys are just gonna sleep with us and leave. No. We're getting a little fighter
Steal
in
our
here.
watch? No thanks. We need some entertainment.
Yeah.
So who do you think's the best in bed? I would say Francis is. No, I'm sorry. No, he's not. I got fooled. He has that Sagittarius charm that he looks hot. No, the
Yeah.
best would be Connor.
That's
Connor-
exactly who I was gonna say. Connor is
He's a beast in the
Yeah.
sheets.
he puts in work,
Yeah.
and I like
He
it.
goes
I'm
to
crushing
town.
on him.
He goes to town.
I like him.
And yeah,
I want Connor and John Jones, one bed, one night
I
only,
can't believe
6 hours.
this is not where this was supposed to go. We always take it where we're not supposed to go. What's keeping you up at night? That's where we need to go.
What's keeping me up at night?
Hey, I don't have a belly, by the way. It's the costume.
Yeah, this is
weird.
There's extra fabric.
What's
We
keeping you
couldn't
up at
get
night?
X small.
We're on a time,
Um,
sweetie.
What's keeping me up
Kick
at
us
night is
out.
anytime someone like fights with me and they see that my fighting style is so well done and well thought out. I've worked on it for years, and then they steal it and then they fight me with my own fight.
They use your tactics.
Yeah, it's like you can't do that. Do
That's
it with your
not-
next relationship. Don't do it with me.
That's not fighting fair.
It's fighting nasty.
It's very nasty. You can't steal how people fight and then win.
What keeps you up?
I think that's why you're upset.
No, they didn't win.
Yeah. That's
They
even
never
more
win.
embarrassing.
I let
You let
go and let God.
Let go and
let
let
Yasmin.
Yasmin.
What keeps you up at
What's
night?
keeping me up at night, truly, I have insomnia from this, is waking up and not
She
getting a
does.
good morning beautiful text. Or you know what? Let's drop the beautiful. I just want a consistent
Good
good
morning.
morning text from one ting. That's it. That's all I want.
From your little sexy ting.
My little sexy ting. I just want a good morning. If he wants to spice it up, give me a cute nickname.
If
cute.
a guy's not texting you good morning, that's pretty bad.
It's
I have old
It's
people
sick.
that I haven't dated in years that still text me
still
good
text you
morning.
good morning.
Because it takes 1 second.
1 second that ting does not have.
You got to drop the ting. The ting needs to ting off.
I'm gonna put him in the ring. All right, so that's it, guys. We're on a time crunch here. We gotta shut the fuck up.
I got to go back to hell.
I gotta go back to heaven. What's a heaven pickup line?
Did it hurt
When you fell
from heaven?
a little bit. See you next week.